Hey, what's up guys? RevTMQ here. Hope you're having a good one. Got a quick little video for you today as I'm playing some Battlefield 5. This game still looks beautiful. I'm playing on PS5, 60 frames, at 1080p. It still looks stunning, and it's not even like, how all you PC gamers play. Oh, rubber band. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the recent information we learned about Battlefield developers. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fire. I thought there was a tank. We just kind of got some info about Battlefield. Danny on PC. I don't know that he was the one who found it, but he was the one who kind of made it widely known. That Marcus Leto, I'm going to call him Leto. I'm not sure exactly if I'm pronouncing his name right. Hey, guy. Through the bag. But word is he has left Ridgeline Games. The studio behind the single player. We don't know if it's a campaign. We don't know really what it is, but a single player portion of Battlefield 2025, the next title that's coming out. He has apparently left EA and all. That's not what I want. Okay, we are getting absolutely trounced, so I switched it up to what used to be one of my absolute favorite weapons, a commando carbine. Hey guy, let me. Loved this gun. I used to be able to double tap people with it. But anyway, Marcus Leto has left EA, left Ridgeline, rather unceremoniously, I might add. There was no farewell, there was no fanfare, there was no, hey, this has been a good time here at Ridgeline. Love to start the studio. Which, the lack of fanfare is kind of what gets me. I mean, I understand that devs move on to new projects and move on to new studios and all of that, but Marcus has been so vocal this whole time. How about a squad order? He's been so vocal about Battlefield and how he's excited to help turn the franchise around and help make the next single player experience really something outstanding. So the fact that he left without any word, post, tweet, whatever, is really kind of, that to me is what is shocking and stands out. But that's not the big. Oh, come on, get him in the toe. What? Got him. It's not only that, there's more to the story. The plot thickens. Okay, somebody's on Delta with me. The co-founder of Ridgeline Games, Chris Matthews, has apparently left EA, has left Ridgeline, and is now working back at 343 Studios, which is where he worked previously, I think? I don't know. All of the internet sleuths found all this information out, which, good for them. I'm glad people have time on their hands to figure all this stuff out, because I don't. But anyway, that's really interesting. And then it's even more. Oh, I would love this library when you could just lay down on the ground and nobody would see you. You could just lay right here and nobody would see you. But it's not just that. It's that apparently Ridgeline has no job openings. Thank you once again, Danny on PC. Fortifications were amazing, by the way. We miss fortifications. Hey, guy. Where are you, buddy? Hey, old pal. Hi, guy. A little help. Got him. You're welcome. We gotta stay alive here, guy. There's more baddies. But so he left. There's no job openings at Ridgeline anymore, which, I mean, this is all speculation, but you gotta wonder, like, are they shutting down the studio? What on earth is this? I don't know. Is it part of the massive culling of developers in the gaming industry right now? Like, it's just really curious. And honestly, my big beef with all this is that I don't understand why everything has to be so secretive. Everything in the gaming world is under NDA all the time, which to a certain extent I get. But to a larger degree, I just think that we need from developers a little transparency on their games, on what's happening in their industry, on, I mean, what they're working on. But I'm not a dev. I don't know what I'm talking about in the development space. I hit the railing. Are you kidding me? So I know I know I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to like game development. I can own that big time. I just wish that they could be a little bit more transparent with us. Just give us something with what happens in the industry, but we never know. And that is a little bit frustrating as a fan, as a patron, as somebody who gives them my money. So I just want them to give us a little more detail about what's happening in their video games and with the development of it. Like, I guess I don't. Oh, hello. Behind me? Oh. But I want more transparency, not because I think like even as bye guy. This is why I love the Commando Carbine. Not because I think like honestly like we need to know. Like I understand that players can be toxic. I get that, but I don't know, at least with Battlefield, it's been in such a problematic state since Battlefield 1, which was the last, like, really exciting primo, you know, Cathedral, okay. Like, Battlefield 5 really struggled, Battlefield 2042 was arguably worse with launch and all that. I mean, Mr. Battlefield left, all the devs left, like, there's such a history of developers leaving the title, like, leaving the franchise. For whatever reason, I know that there's a life cycle for developers in a studio, but with how many developers left 2042, like that's just really not a good look to have these people who are so vocal about Battlefield leave rather unceremoniously, and it leaves the community up speculating what on earth is happening. And so it's just kind of like, well, it'd be nice to have a little bit of information, DICE and EA. And all the studios, like what's happening. And honestly, I think it could go quite a ways with garnering some goodwill within the community. Just like if they gave us a... What are you doing? Hey. I had him, guys, but thanks for having my back. If they gave us information about what was going on, then it wouldn't leave the community to speculate and to think that the whole franchise is dead. Unless the whole franchise is dead and you want us to just like you just don't have anything to say about it right now, but it's just like obviously you're gonna come up with another title. Oh, you should not have died. Let's sit in the pews, shall we? Although I'm the Rev, I should be up on the pulpit. What are your guys' thoughts about this? Do you think we should be speculating about what's happening? Do you think they should tell us a little bit more about what the development of Battlefield is like what's happening? Like, honestly, I would love it if they... Oh, Rev. Oh, Rev. Oh, Rev. That was a headshot? That wasn't a kill? What? Was I too far out of range? Evidently. My other thought is that, like, if things were good... If they were excited... Oh, that wasn't a kill! He's going for the revive. No way. I would think they would have, like, that EA or DICE or somebody would have put a little bit of information out about it and like said, hey guys, we know you guys have heard the news, really stinks, but never fear, Battlefield is still in good hands, this is what we got going on, but nothing. And that to me is what's, oh gosh, of course there was another one. Of course. If you've spent any time on, oh gosh. If you spend any time on Twitter, on Battlefield Twitter, and oh! have paid attention to anything, you've seen all the speculation about it. Like, even Westy, who's not playing Battlefield anymore, tweeted about it. So this is generating a lot of conversation among the Battlefield socials, and it's not good conversation. Like, so many people are saying rip Battlefield. They're saying the Battlefield franchise is dead now, which is not the conversation you want to be having prior to the launch of a new title when you're trying to recover the franchise after some really difficult titles dropping. Like, if I was Battlefield, if I was EA, obviously I don't know how this works, but if I were a developer or something at EA, I think I'd want to like get ahead of the narrative and like get ahead of the speculation and the catastrophizing and the drama. Like, everybody's saying all this stuff about the game, and just like give us a clue about what's happening. Oh, they're big mad. Yeah, I mean, just get ahead of the conversation, get ahead of the narrative, address the concerns that people have. Don't let the community blow things out of proportion unnecessarily, unless there really is trouble in paradise, unless development has hit a massive snag, and like there's massive internal conflict, which is what we're all led to believe. Like, that's what we all think is happening because they're not addressing it. So just tell us a little bit about what's going on with development. Keep us in the loop. Oh, jeez. Good work. I got your heals, buddy. That's a tank. Love it. You'll love to see it. You'll love it. So we're about to lose this match, and I've talked about it this whole time, and I'm really curious what you guys think. I say all of this, I mention all this about the next Battlefield title because truly I do love this franchise. I've been playing Battlefield for over 20 years now. This is... it's been my favorite franchise forever, and I want the best for the next Battlefield title. And I know what Battlefield can be. I've seen it, and it's just absolutely most beautiful masterpieces with Bad Company 2's campaign and Battlefield 3's multiplayer, Battlefield 4's Evolution, Battlefield 1's atmosphere. Like, there's so much going well in the title, in the franchise. Like, it has so much to offer. They really fortified the crap out of this. And so I just want to see Battlefield succeed. And I think if they let the community control the narrative, well, they're going to fill in the gaps. Because the truth is, when you don't have the information, you create puzzle pieces. Ooh, that felt crispy. Like, you create your own ideas of what's happening without actual knowledge. Like, you fill in the gaps with things that aren't actually accurate. So when there's situations like this, when the community picks up some of these pieces, like, keep us in the loop and don't make us speculate, and don't allow us to fill in the gaps with things that are untrue or half true, because that does a lot of damage to the franchise and to what people are gonna purchase when the game does launch. Those reputations are really hard to recover from, and Battlefield has some reputation recovery to do. It's just not been a great... Oh, drop on him. He got me. Good job. He got the drop on me. EMP. I'm gone for sure. Oh, there's somebody right there. Where'd he go? Hit reg? Dice, please. Oh, GG's. Well, guys, what do you think? We got ripped in that game, but what are your thoughts on this news dump, on this speculative situation with Battlefield in the next solo experience? Leave a comment below. I'm curious what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Grace and peace.